It wasn't like our dudes. What?
I went and talked to the security and I asked them why they let them in.
Yeah.
She apparently went outside and got them and said she was the owner of the house, so it was OTK.
Oh,
Like she started finding
so
people.
Melena said that the security guard wouldn't let her friends in, and then the owner of the house went outside and said, "I'm the owner of the house. Let them in." So apparently, I guess that's how they got in. Melena just said that. So
Okay.
who was the little kid running
Expected.
around?
Also, will you please leave my
Yeah,
house?
the little
Thanks
kid was
for
like
coming
enjoying
out.
like the petting zoo, which was fine. If the little kid enjoys the petting zoo, I don't care. But it was more than just watching over the property. Like anyone who says that's just copium. It's just not true. It was not Ms. No, she invited friends. Yeah, and I actually took a picture of them because she invited her friends over, and they show up with her Louis Vuitton bag, her Gucci belt. These super. Oh look at me, I'm so
Yonick,
rich
you're
sort
my
of shit.
favorite streamer.
And then like they
Return
walk
30
over and they
next
get in
month.
line and start eating
Any
our Chipotle.
advice?
I'm just like,
2?
what are you doing? Like, what is going on? It's like, and Chipotle was like, and I'm not even kidding you, dude. The dude who was there originally, he literally ate out of the Chipotle with his bare fucking hands. I'm not kidding. He put his fingers in the fucking meat and then ate it.
I was sitting. I stubbed my toe, so I sat down. I was just mad in general. Cake on my face. It looked really ugly. I sat down, and the dad was tired of the kid following him around, and he said, "Go pick all the statues off the tables." Which was all of OTK's props. She's like, "You're right, we can do that. This is my aunt's house after all." Like, she said that really loud. Like, and she looked around. And this kid was like 5. This kid was like 5, and I'm like, bruh. What the fuck? And it wasn't even her kid. She had invited over her sister's husband and kid because there was a petting zoo there. Like, she had planned it out. This was a party for her. This wasn't a party for anyone else.
I think those are the
Bro,
two people
she
that are
took
feeling the
random
best.
pictures of us just sitting down enjoying her food. I wonder if she's gonna post that somewhere and say that we're her friends. Like, she took pictures of me and Jay-Z just sitting there eating Chipotle, like, randomly without her.
Yo.
On her, like, camera.
Wait, what?
Yes, she took pictures with Esfin too. Esfin's like, I took pictures with these randoms. I have no idea who they are. She took pictures of us with them together.
Wait, hold on.
I think those are the
Bro,
two
she
people that are
took
feeling the
random
best.
pictures of us just sitting down enjoying her food.
Is this when
I
Melissa?
wonder if she's gonna post that somewhere and say that we're her friends. Like, she took pictures of me and Jay-Z just sitting there eating Chipotle, like, randomly without her.
Yo.
On her, like, camera.
Wait, what?
Yes, she took pictures with Esfin too. Esfin's like, I took pictures with these randoms. I have no idea who they are. She took pictures of us
Okay.
with them
Okay.
together.
The first part of that is true. The second part, I said that to Melena as a joke. But everything else was so absurd. Everything else was so absurd that it's like Melena was probably like true. Like, it probably did happen. But no, I was joking. I didn't know. I thought she knew I was joking. Oh no, that is funny, dude.
There was a few more things that were a lot more important than me just getting in a fight with a random lady who just finally had the birthday party she always wanted. Like, ruining the announcement for Seer, ruining the Loot Goblins announcement, ruining everything else that could have happened if she somehow would have kicked us out from the place just because it's her place. Like, she might not even have followed, like... She might not even have, like, followed, like, the Airbnb shit. You never know with these ladies. You see them call the cops for, like, the weirdest reasons, so... Sure. So, I don't know. I also... After everything was done and done, I also wanted to go talk to her or ask her, but I'm just gonna tell you, I was not allowed to. I was not allowed to, and it's not my place, because I'm not a part of OTK.
We're saying that. First off, why jeopardize the stream in any way? Like, you ever seen a Karen pop off? I was getting you weren't there. I was getting those vibes from her. Would you really want a Karen to pop off when you're trying to do an event where you have things you have to do? You know, it's not like it was impeding on the stream that much. Like, you know, it wasn't like game breaking, right? And I was getting major Karen vibes. And it's like, I'm not going to walk up. Listen, I'm the first person to tell someone I make too much money to be dealing with their shit. And I was literally tempted to go to her, like, listen, you keep annoying me. I'm going to buy the house across the street. I'm going to be your neighbor. Okay, that's what I was wanting to say. But I didn't. Okay, I held back. You know, I wanted to. But it was just like, I personally didn't want any sort of thing to, like, you know, happen. And those were the vibes I was getting, you know what I'm saying? So that's why no one said shit.
Because one of the ladies that was wearing the headsets, she was like yelling at me for throwing the cake, which is like, fuck you, you dumb bitch, you're cooking content. Like, who gives a fuck about your floors, you know? Like, that could have been a great fucking clip. She told me not to throw the cake. That was her sister, who worked with the fucking production or something. So she probably told her, it's okay, you can stay, you can invite whoever the fuck. And that was her kid running around. Because, like, the kid's dad and her also later confirmed it. They were, like, holding hands or whatever. And, like, she told me, you can't throw the cake, right? After I got hit last in the face with the cake, I was about to throw the fucking cake in her face. I had to leave. I was so mad. Like, why are you even speaking? If you're a part of a production team that's there, you're being paid, right? Like, why are you even speaking up like you are so... Like, why are you even speaking? If you're a part of a production team that's there, you're being paid, right? Like, why are you even speaking up like you are some type of, like, in charge person when you're doing behind the scenes shit? Because it was her sister's house. She's like, nah, we can't be doing that. It was because it was her sister's house.
Yep.
So she told me, no, you can't throw the cake. And I'm just thinking... So much great content was just lost.
So it was a double agent.
Yeah, it was. It was fucking terrible.
Yep, and that's why the whole thing was scuffed. Because someone on the inside was playing for the other team. And we paid for that. We spent money for that. God help us.
I am confused.
And me, Seer, his assistant, we're exploring the house. And he's pointing out, like, paintings and shit. There's, like, cool art and whatever. And he's like, oh, they have, like, really strange modern art. And then mixed with, like, some old classical art. And he's pointing at stuff. And he's like, this is, like, typical rich people stuff, right? And then we, like, went to a couple other rooms to explore shit. And then we walked into one room. And there was just someone in there. And she just goes, hi, welcome to my house. And slams the door.